Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and it is time for June Tarotscopes. This time I've got a new deck. It's the Magical Hours Tarot. It's a gorgeous deck. And as always, these are general readings for a general Sagittarius audience, so it's not quite the same as a one-to-one reading. Please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for another Sagittarian. I invite you to check out the videos for all of your major astrological placements, so your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle now, but I fast forward the video through the shuffling to get right to the part where I lay out the cards for you. So hang with me and I will get into the reading for you in just a second. Here we go. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what we've got. Two of Wands, the Magician, the Three of Wands, Justice, Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. All right, that is a lot of fire. Wow. Okay, so it's all fire and a couple of major arcana cards. That's incredible. So we're looking at a lot of ambition, a lot of creative energy, and some forward movement. Wow. Yeah. Okay. We'll just go through this. So the Two of Wands is typically, plotting and planning, goal setting for the next phase, right? The Wands suit is typically about your ambition, your passion, your creative drive, going after what you want, usually in terms of your career or your ambition. Sometimes it's your creative drive in terms of actual creative goals, creative career, like if you're an actor, a singer, a writer, that sort of thing. Sometimes there's an athletic element because it's literally that thing that gets you out of bed in the morning, energy, passion, that get up and go. So whether you're an artist or an athlete, it could be planning that sort of next phase. It could be career, it could be a hobby. But either way, it's a sort of either a talent or something you like to be known for. There's typically an ego involvement, but not like in an egotistical way, not a narcissistic way, but that healthy way, that healthy drive, right? We see that as you're planning, as you're goal setting, some kind of a contract comes in, something that it could be a job. And for many of you, this looks like it would be something that you're going after career-wise. This reading is full of ambition, full of you going after something you want. So this could be a contract, and the call with the Justice here is always to make sure you're getting fair pay, you're getting fair benefits, that you're getting what you think you are signing up for, right? So with the Justice, make sure that it is, with the Justice card, make sure that it is fair for you. Make sure that you're reading the fine print, especially if you're getting that dream job, you're not selling yourself short. Make sure if you're going into business with friends, family members, that you get things in writing, that you're parsing out duties and whatnot fairly, right? We see in the next card here, the Magician also has a wand. You know, of course, the Magician is the manifester of the tarot. The Magician is someone who takes the plans and puts the spin, the razzle dazzle, puts it out on social media, gets out there in terms of auditions or interviews or pitches, elevator pitches, whatever you need to do. And aside from just the visualization and the internal work, gets out there and makes the case for your vision for whatever it is that you do. So whatever your industry is, or whatever your business is, or whatever you have to sell to the world, even if it's just yourself, not just yourself, but even if it's yourself, you know, the Magician has the power to take your dreams and goals and sell it to the world. And the same thing is happening in the Seven of Wands. This is the sort of audition card or the interview card. And it's your moment to shine. It's literally going out there and doing your presentation, presenting your, your Shark Tank moment, your defending your thesis, whatever it is that you have to sell, or you're finally getting the interview for the position that you've already wanted, or your audition for the big show, or whatever it is. This is your moment, and you have the talent or the product, or take it as it applies in your situation. All you have to do is be true to you or your product or your business, whatever it is, and just show them what you have. The Seven of Wands says that as long as you're confident and honestly present you or your product or your business, you can't lose. The Three of Wands is the card of seeing your ships come in. In the traditional tarot, you've probably seen the version where the central character is sort of like on a hill looking down into the port, seeing their ships come in with goods or with a response to whatever. This is kind of like reaching that next plateau where you actually get the business or get the gig or get the whatever. It's a success card with more to come. There's, seeing that there's an audience for what you sell or who you are or whatever it is, and there's more to come, right? And then here we are at the end. The King of Wands is, sort of like the CEO of whatever this business is, or, kind of being in power, in a position of power, knowing you've reached a sort of, I don't know, shall we say pinnacle, knowing you're an authority or a master of whatever it is that you have sought to achieve. This is kind of like a crowning moment, feeling like you have won the race or won the moment or achieved or won your Emmy if this was an audition over here. June is a big month for you. And this is all fire. This is all ambition, and this is all a return on, going after, following your ambition and achieving your goals. That's huge. This is really impressive, I have to say, Sagittarius. That contracts that you believing in yourself, following your fire, being true to yourself, being true to your talent. Amazing. It's an achievement. This is in a month where you very clearly achieve. This is a very short reading, but it's very direct. It's very clear and very direct. There isn't anything more to like milk out of this reading. The only other thing I would say is it could be creative, it could be athletic, it's possible, it could be in the realm of relationships, but if it is, it would very much likely be more along the lines of much more physical as opposed to emotional. And I'll leave it with that. In that it would be more on the physical side of relationships. That's all I can say about that. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that's inspiring. I'm sure you've got some planning to do anyway, so I'll let you get to it. And let me congratulate you in advance, because this is a month of a lot of success. So have at it. Thank you so much for dropping by, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed this reading, please feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, but in any case, take good care. Until next time, bye for now.